Ladies and gentlemen, even before we go straight into the details of this particular video here, if you're new on this channel, I'm requesting you to please just take a second or two and subscribe, because I want to give you a critical analysis about Raila Odinga's secret political game plan ahead of the 2027 general elections. Raila Odinga's secret political mission ahead of the 2027 general elections and the African Union Commission chairmanship position. Raila Odinga stepping down from the African Union Commission chairmanship position to contest for the 2027 presidential bid again. Or do you think that Raila Odinga can successfully manage to balance the two positions? You can also press the notification bell in this channel so that every time or immediately I post a video here, YouTube will automatically send you the notifications, and therefore you will never miss even a single video that I post. And to my returning subscribers, I also want to appreciate you for your continued support, because without that support, then this channel cannot be what it is. Now let us go straight into the details. And there is this famous Swahili proverb that says, mtaka yote hukosa yote. Let me repeat that again. Mtaka yote hukosa yote. You can use this particular proverb to describe very well Raila Amolo Odinga.
I will work for the continent of Africa, but at the same time work for Kenya. I can be able to scale the stairs and chew the gum at the same time. Kwa hivyo watu ambao wanasema ati baba anatoka, siji baba nani, wanahangaika, anasema ngoo, baba yuko tu hapa.
The big question here is, has Raila Odinga sensed defeat in the African Union Commission chairmanship position? Or what exactly is Raila Odinga's secret political game plan ahead of the 2027 general elections? And do you think that Raila Odinga will be successful on his secret political mission? Because currently as we speak, we all understand that Raila Odinga is campaigning for the African Union Commission chairmanship position. And in fact, according to the reports, Raila Odinga is the only candidate being endorsed by the East African community. And the rules of the African Union Commission are very clear that Raila Odinga must step down. Raila Odinga must resign. Raila Odinga must retire from the local politics. But the most shocking thing is that Raila Odinga is also campaigning for the 2027 presidential bid. Already, Raila Odinga is telling his supporters that he is ready to step down from the African Union Commission chairmanship position for the 2027 general elections, presidential bid. Raila Odinga is telling his supporters that mkiniita nitaitika. I will also play for you that video shortly, and I will be able to explain to you how Raila Odinga is campaigning for the 2027 general elections. One thing that I know for sure is that if Raila Odinga will be in the ballot in the 2027 general elections, William Samoei Arap Ruto will defeat him again. Because there is no way that Raila Odinga is going to win the 2027 presidential bid and defeat William Samoei Arap Ruto. That one cannot happen. But the CS for Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management, Moses Kuria, has also talked about this particular issue here. Raila Odinga being in the 2027 presidential bid to contest against William Ruto. And I want to read for you this statement by Moses Kuria. Let me just show you. The headline is, Raila Amolo Odinga will leave. Raila Odinga will resign from the AUC job to run for the presidency in 2027. Moses Kuria proceeds to say that Baba is feeling the time, so for him to get something productive, it is good instead of wasting a good brain. He was not born to be the chairman of the African Union Commission chairman. Of the African Union Commission. Raila Odinga was born to be a politician in the national politics. So Raila Odinga will resign from the job, the AU job that is, and hand it over to another East African leader to complete his 4-year term if he secures the appointment. So people who have got no bearing of history think that Baba is going anywhere. Baba is coming back. He will do 2 years. So I want you to listen to Raila Odinga's speech, promising his supporters that he will be in the 2027 presidential bid. Then we proceed.
Watu wamesikia ati mimi nataka kwenda kuwa rais wa ya Afrika nini? Jumuiya ya Afrika. Lakini Baba yuko hapa. I'll be around here. I'll be around here. I'm not going to be away. I will continue to ensure that things are working in my own country. I will work for the continent of Africa, but at the same time work for Kenya. I can be able to scale the stairs and chew the gum at the same time. Kwa hivyo watu ambao wanasema ati baba anatoka, sijui baba nani, wanahangaika, anasema ng'oo, baba yuko tu hapa. Na wakati ikifika, mkinitaka baba, na mkiniita, nitaitika.
So this is exactly how Raila Odinga is planning. So this is exactly how Raila Odinga is campaigning for the 2027 presidential bid. Number one, the National Dialogue Committee report. Just a quick reminder that, as I had said it earlier on, that the rules about the African Union Commission chairmanship position are very clear. That Raila Odinga must resign from the local politics to contest for that particular position. But we saw recently Raila Odinga receiving the National Dialogue Committee report. And Raila Odinga was very clear that he wants that report to be implemented as it is without any alterations. So the question here is, what do you think is Raila Odinga's real mission with the National Dialogue Committee report ahead of the 2027 general elections? There are very, very many reasons. But one of it is that Raila Odinga will use the National Dialogue Committee report to craft a new political formation, a new political alliance. The reason as to why I'm saying this, the fact is, currently Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance is dead completely. And the National Dialogue Committee report proposes various positions. Powerful opposition leader, and also the Prime Minister position. So it will be very easy for Raila Odinga to use the National Dialogue Committee report to convince the leaders who are in Azimio, leaders like Martha Karua, leaders like Kalonzo Musyoka, to support him again, promising them the positions proposed by the National Dialogue Committee report. Number two, the ODM party. This is how Raila Odinga is campaigning ahead of the 2027 general elections using the ODM party. Raila Amolo Odinga is still conducting rallies across the country to strengthen, to popularize his ODM party ahead of the 2027 general elections. And Raila Odinga is doing this through the ODM party mass membership registration exercise. Why do you think Raila Odinga is doing this? Of course, Raila Odinga will use the ODM party to vie for the 2027 presidential election. And finally, the unity of the opposition. If you have taken your time to observe Raila Odinga's recent politics very keenly, You will agree with me that Raila Odinga does not want the opposition to split. He only needs the unity of the opposition leaders. Raila Odinga needs Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Wajakoya, Oparanya, Joho, and the rest of the leaders by his side. In fact, Raila Odinga has gone a step further to look for his lost allies in the previous 2022 general elections. Let me read for you this article here from this newspaper, which says, tension over the return of the lost Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Amolo Odinga allies. And you can see the photos of Charity Ngilu, you can see the photo of Ali Hassan Joho, you can see the photo of Gideon Moi, you can see the photo of Junet Mohammed. The lost allies of Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta immediately after the 2022 general elections. They have returned. Why? Because Raila Odinga needs all of these leaders by his side ahead of the 2027 general elections. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to think. I would also want to know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions in the comment section down below. The question here is, do you think that Raila Odinga will still be in the ballot in the 2027 general elections? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for listening. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. My name is Jason. Bye-bye.